Assalamualaikum guys, this is me Huria Muzammil. Today I am here to share you the information about my books, and also today I will give you the quick review of my books. In other words, it is the mini vlog of my books. So it is the my mini library, which consisting of three type of books. The number one is novels, number two is historical books, and number three is self-development books. Those books, self-development means those books which help you in self-development and self-confidence. Guys, firstly we separated all of the categories. So start this working like we separate self-development books to at one side, and history books at one side, and novels are one side. Guys, as you see, this is the category of novels, and it is the category of historical books, and it is the category of self-development books. So without wasting the time, we start the reviews. So guys, first ever book in my collection is Jannat Ke Patte by Nimra Ahmed. It is the blockbuster novel of Nimra Ahmed. This book affected many of the people. Like, this book changes the life of many of the girls. I am also one of the affected person of this book. In this book, the writer gave the thinking to the girls about the hijab, that how much is the beautiful thing, how much hijab is the beautiful thing. Like, hijab is one of the precious thing, beautiful thing. In my opinion, hijab is rahmat of Allah for the girls. All of these thinking I take all of these thinkings from this book. So it is whole of the message of this book. In Surah Ahzab, Almighty Allah said that girls taken hijab so that they got saved from the difficulties and from miseries. So in this book, the writer wrote about all of these type of things. So it is the first book of my collection. In my fictional novels, the another masterpiece is the Mushaf by Nimra Ahmed. So Mushaf is the book which affected young generation a lot. Like, in this book, there is a story of a girl who, whenever she is in any difficulty and misery and she don't know how to deal the situation, then she open the Quran and recite it, and then this book guide us, this precious book guide us. So it is the whole message of this book, that whenever we are in any difficulty, so firstly we have to open the Quran and recite the Quran, then believe that this book, this Kalamullah, this book of Almighty Allah gives you guidance. Let I introduce one of the good self-development book by Robin Sharma. You can estimate the worth of this book by this fact that till now 1.5 million copies of this book have been sold. So it is one of the famous book. In this book, Robin Sharma gave the lessons to the reader in the form of story, in the form of interesting story and novel. So that's why I prescribed you that you must read this novel, read this book. So the book Good to Great is one of the good self-development book by Jim Collins. In this book, Jim Collins stated that good is the enemy of great. It is a very deep thing. It is a very deep talk. So the main message of this book is that if you have good friends, if you have good company, so surely you will reach the great success, you will reach the great achievement, you will have great achievements. In the historical books, I like the history of Hazrat Khalid bin Walid too much. Hazrat Khalid bin Walid is one of the strongest and bravest men of the world. Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq said about Hazrat Khalid bin Walid that women are not able to give birth the child like him. So at his time, Muslims were ruled over half of the world. So Hazrat Khalid bin Walid are one of the most important person who worked for Islam too much. In the start, I didn't mention the book about poetry, but I want to introduce this book to all of you. This book, you know about the poet of East, Allama Muhammad Iqbal. So this book is the bundle in which all of the poetry, many of the poetry of Allama Iqbal are present. Like in this book, the poetry of Allama Iqbal is taken from Bange Dara, Bare Jibril, Zarb Kalim and Armaghan Hijaz. So it is one of my favorite book. Today I give you the short reviews of some of the books, but many books are remaining due to shortage of time. So if you notice that many of my books are in Urdu because I am the native Urdu speaker. So if you want to read any of the novel or book in English, it is available on Google. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz. Remember me in your praise.